Good morning and welcome to the Elevate Renatus team call. My name is Keely. Today is Takeoff Tuesday. It's April 13th. I'm excited to be here with you. Our quote of the day is every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath, smile, and start again. We've got our dates for Leaders Retreat. We're going to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. That's going to be August 20th through the 24th. So excited to see you all in Mexico. To qualify for Leaders Retreat, you do need to have 1-star, 3-star, or 5-star qualifications. So do whatever you need to do to make that happen. We've got our Renatus Founders Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. We had a great meeting yesterday. This is your opportunity on a weekly basis to not only connect with the entire nation, but to connect with Bob Snyder himself, hear any important announcements that the company may have. We get to see some recognition, who's out there making big things happen, as well as a training of the week and a story of the week. So do tune in every single Monday at 4 p.m. through the Facebook page. It's Renatus Founders Live. If you can't make it at 4, just catch the replay. Every Monday evening at 7 p.m. we've got our national study groups. Right now we're making our way through the essentials courses. If you haven't downloaded the Renatus Helios app, make sure you do so. There's a lot of great features and Renatus is working hard to make sure that they are continually adding new features and making it better and better every day. What I love about the app is that you are notified whenever you have a commission paid. You're notified whenever a guest is checked into an event. That way you know that they're there and present and checked in. And then there is also a brand new Money Mastery episode uploaded to the app every single day. And so lots of great features there. Make sure to give it 5 stars. You can give it 5 stars through the App Store. So make sure you do that. Every week, we've got lots of support on a weekly and a daily basis. We have our Private Capital Masterclass. We invite AIT students to come to this masterclass every Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Dane Clark has done a fantastic job at facilitating that. So make sure you're watching your private capital classes and bringing questions and setting action steps and bringing your wins. A lot of great things going on in the masterclass every week. And then we also have our dream call. That's the daily real estate action mastermind. That happens right after this call. And it's from 9 a.m. to 10 o'clock, where we talk all things real estate investing. If you've got questions or you're hesitant to start doing deals, this is a great place and a safe place to bring that to. We also have, of course, we're on it right now, our daily team call where we talk all things marketing, business, personal development, and mindset. That is every day, Monday through Friday, from 8 to 9 Mountain Time. In order to attend the Dream Call and the Private Capital Masterclass, we do ask that you are a part of the Elevate OES. You can join the OES by going to www.oyesoes.com. There is also a short video there that talks about what the OES is, why you want to be a part of that, how that helps support the team. Not only do you get to attend some of these additional support meetings that we have, you also get your $50 waived every month for the intensive. So some great features with the OES. Make sure you check out that website. If you are looking to introduce your students or any guests to the Profits Education, a great way to do that is to get them in front of Scott Rowe. Scott Rowe does a Profits intro every Tuesday. So tonight at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, you can find that in Helios. Just go to the calendar, type in Profits, and you'll see that pop up on Tuesdays. Always make sure you get registered. And then every Wednesday, we have our virtual house tour, where if you're in Salt Lake, they're usually in Salt Lake City or in the Salt Lake area, you can attend in person. If you're not in Salt Lake, we are also virtual, doing these virtually. Make sure, of course, you always register in Helios, and then you can access this event through www.teamelevateusa.com. Excuse me. The house tours are powerful, powerful exposures for your guests to make sure you're building for these every single week, getting people in front of this information. I love the house tours because, excuse me. Sorry about that. I love the house tours because you're able to show your guests what's actively being done in today's market, as well as show them different acquisition strategies and exit strategies, as well as multiple classes being put to use. So a lot of great information at the house tours. Make sure you're present every Wednesday. On Thursdays, we've got lots going on. We have our corporate onboarding at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. At 7 o'clock, we have another house tour, but it's offered in Spanish. So Wednesdays, it's in English, Thursdays in Spanish. We also have our Pillars of Wealth intro presentation, our Velocity Banking study group. I need to change the time on this. The study group right now is at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, not at 7. And then we also have a couple of real estate study groups, multifamily and short-term rental. Again, register in Helios, and then you can access these events through the website here on the screen, www.teamelevateusa.com. We do record these morning calls. You can find the recordings in 2 places. We've got our Facebook page, which is Renata's Team Elevate. There's a lot of important announcements on the page. You get to ask questions, network with the team. So that's a great place to make sure that you're involved with. The Facebook page is Renata's Team Elevate, where you can also catch these replays. And then our YouTube channel is full of value. There's many, many years worth of these recordings on there. So if you're new or you've been around for a while, make sure you check out the YouTube channel and rewatch some of these morning calls. So much value provided in these morning trainings. And then also on the YouTube channel, you can catch the Zoom Up playlist. We did over 100 interviews of different students from across the country, and they shared why they joined Renatus, where they were before Renatus, and what they've been able to accomplish. So the Zoom Up playlist is really powerful. You can share that with your guests. So lots and lots of value. All right, so today is Takeoff Tuesday. We've got a special guest with us today, Richard Stock. Before we introduce Richard, we're going to shift over quickly to our money mastery exercise. We'll take just a few minutes after the exercise to do the call to action. We would love it if you could share what your thoughts are on the call to action in the chat. Share it with the group because many people are going to benefit from that. So let's go ahead and shift over to our money mastery, and then we will bring out our trainer of the day.
You for making more money? Your body language has a very definite impact on your confidence, influence, and ultimately success. To be successful, you should master the powerful effects of positive body language. For example, appropriate eye contact, active engagement and listening, and targeted gestures that accentuate the message you're trying to convey. Study after study shows that people who use positive body language are more likable, competent, and persuasive. And that's not just to others. Positive body language actually changes your own attitude. Have you ever heard the phrase, fake it until you make it? It is sort of like that. By consciously projecting positive body language, you can actually improve your own mood and attitude. There are a few reasons for this. It increases testosterone. Testosterone is not just about sports and competition. It is the key hormone responsible for improving your confidence and causing other people to see you as more trustworthy and positive. Research shows that positive body language increases your testosterone levels by 20%. It decreases cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone that
Today is Takeoff Tuesday. We have a special guest with us today. I'm excited to introduce Richard Stock, and I'm also very excited for what he has to share with us today. Richard is a key leader in the community, and I was fortunate to get to know Richard a little bit better this past year as I attended my first ATM, which is Advanced Training for Marketers. And Richard's been doing this for many, many years. This, I believe, is the 14th ATM that he has done. Very excited to attend the next one. If you haven't done an ATM training, I highly recommend you sign up, get the information on how to do that. I can help provide that a little bit later in the chat. So the ATM was very powerful, and I look forward to attending the next one again. And Richard was actually one of the first ones to join Renatus, and he was the first one to join specifically in Utah. Richard actually lost a house due to foreclosure back in 2010. And because of the Renatus wealth cycle, he was able to pull himself out of that situation. And since then has become a very, very powerful leader and has reached much success in Renatus. So I'm very excited to hear what Richard has to share with us today. Good morning, Richard. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing, Keely?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, welcome, guys. What a great, beautiful morning it is. And, thinking about body language, it is so key to what we do in this business. As I think about it over the years, guys, body language and having the positive thoughts as we are talking to people make a significant difference in what we do. And so as we go through this training today, I'm actually going to take this from two different perspectives, okay? Number one, I am going to talk about building for the Profit Summit, but I also want you guys to take this same information on how you can apply it every single day to also building, on the Renata side. So on going through and helping people understand how to be able to buy more of the education, get more of the education, while at the same time dealing with profits. So as we do this today, guys, I want to start off, and this question, it's going to be for the summits dealing with profits, right? But it's the same reason or same question I want you to ask about real estate investing, and I want you to put this in the chat. Okay, so today is going to be very interactive, going back and forth. If you guys don't respond, guess what? If you don't respond, we're going to be done with training in like 3 minutes. So if you guys respond, it's going to make it a lot better. And here's the question I have for you. Why would you want to learn from 30 industrial leaders on how they have had massive financial success? Why would you want to learn from 30 industry leaders on how they have had massive financial success? Go ahead and put that in the chat. Because what we're going to start doing, guys, is helping you understand how to start formulating your advertising as we go forward with profits. So to learn from their mistakes and do better. Oh, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to keep on going, guys. Put all this in. Keep on putting it all of it in. They made the will I am trying to make. Keep on going. I want success too. Success leaves clues. Okay, guys, keep on going in and putting this in here. Okay. So I can get some golden nuggets to apply in my life and business and achieve some of what they have because I want to and don't know how yet. Awesome. Success by association. They've gone through trials. Success leaves clues. Okay, guys, as you are doing this, and I want you guys to go back and look at this, go take screenshots of what people are writing on the side right now. You guys are looking and seeing different things, ideas that people have on why they want to learn from these individuals. And literally, guys, if you take what was just written on the side, you guys just came up with 4, 5, 6, 10 different ads on being able to build for the Profits Summit. So if this is why you guys would want to learn from industrial leaders, aren't these the same reasons why other people would want to? This is why you would want to learn from them. This is the exact same reason why other people would want to learn from them. This last week, I was listening to a podcast with Andy Frischilla. If you guys aren't watching him, listening to him, guys, I would highly recommend going and listening to him. Now, I will warn you, he drops the F-bomb in like a 30-minute podcast. He'll drop the F-bomb like 100 to 150 times. But his information is so spot on what it takes to be successful in business. So, here's another question for you. What struggles are current business owners facing right now? What struggles are current business owners facing right now? And I want you guys to put that in the chat. Okay, we got lack of customers, visibility, scaling. Keep on typing them in there. Okay, traffic, money, clients, cash flow. Keep on typing them in there. Lack of production. Trying to wear more than one hat. Lack of customers and money. COVID restrictions, the current climate. Okay, creativity due to changing in the pandemic, lack of workers, lack of customers and cash flow, too many options for them. So guys, let me ask you this. You guys just wrote down, guys, keep on putting these in because you guys are literally going to start writing your ads right now to go get more people to get into profits, or to get into the Wealth Summit. So as you guys are writing all of these things down, let me ask you this. COVID restrictions, finding other motivated people, lack of manpower, attitude. Does Ron Williams Inside Profits teach about mindset and what it takes to have a winning mindset and to become mentally strong? Does Rob Sperry teach about in Profits social selling on how to sell online? Does Woody go through with drive for communication, drive for sales, right? Does Woody teach us all of these things inside Profits? Like, guys, everything when we're talking about cash flow. Does Christian George go and teach about infinite banking inside of Profits on how to get more cash flow and get out of debt faster? Yes. The answer to all of these, like, guys, we already know the solution to having to build for profits. We already know the challenges because you guys wrote down the challenges a bunch of them are facing. You already know why you would want to learn from them. So all we have to turn around and do is take the ideas, the things that you have said, and now we just create an ad. But here's another thing we really want to look at. And Keely, I'm going to pick on you on this one, okay? So Keely, if I talk to you directly as a director and an executive, would you be interested?
Yes.
Just as a director executive? Or would you want to be talked to more as, because your drive is validator, what is it, validator?
Intellect.
Validator, intellect. So if I'm talking just about winning the whole time, just about traveling, you're like, it's cool. But if I was talking about systems, if I was talking about recognition,
True.
I was talking about appreciation. Like, guys, you see it in their body language right now. You absolutely see it in their body language right now. If I'm talking about, winning and goals and all of these things, it's exciting.
Right.
But it's not as exciting as if I'm talking about the systems and the validation and I'm hitting her drive. So here's the thing, guys, and I have made a conscious effort, especially after nationals and learning what Woody did with the drive, is I went and got, guys, I already had this book, but if you guys not have this book, you guys are losing a ton of money right now. You guys are seriously losing a bunch of money if you do not have this book. This is all I did. And I went back here, back to around page 178 in here, okay? And this is what's awesome in here. Woody goes through and explains how to sell to each individual. All I did, guys, was this. I went in there and I said, I know exactly who I want to sell to. For me, I want to sell who I am. Because I know the only person that's going to respond to my ad, guys, the only people that are going to respond to my ad are directors, executives with relators in it. A validator is not going to respond to my ad. An intellectual is not going to respond to my ad. I know that. So what happens is this. How would you like to know what makes every client or every prospect tick before you get on the phone with them, before you talk to them? If you already knew what got them excited and motivated, how many of you would love that? You already knew how to unlock the secret on who they are and how to do it. Guys, this is what's been like literally crazy because especially after nationals, I've always done it in the past, but not as direct as I've been doing it now. I went out and every ad that I placed, director, executive, relator. I had an individual come down Tuesday before nationals. Okay. I'd started doing this a little before nationals, came down to Tuesday before nationals. She came to cash flow. I was talking to her, and she had been in sales for the last 25 years. And I just said, I was talking to Alma and I said, Alma, so you must love sales. And she's like, I hate sales. I never want to do sales again. So I'm like, okay, I'm not inviting her to nationals, right? Like, I just like, it's Tuesday. I'm not inviting her to nationals. She came the next Tuesday, Thursday, following Friday. We put in her order. So within literally 3 weeks of first exposure, her order, she brought someone down on Tuesday. We put in her Extreme Plus combo on Saturday. She had 3 people. This lady who's joined Saturday had 3 people. No, 3 people as of yesterday. I did one-on-one phone calls with. We have 2 more today. She will have 5 people at our workshop that we are doing tonight. I have tomorrow 3 more people that we're going to be doing for Friday, or sorry, for the event on Thursday. Guys, the reason I'm saying this is this. I already know who they are when they come down. So if you guys are taking this right here, as we look out here at the very beginning on the chat, why would you want to learn from these professionals? What struggles are you currently facing? Now you guys start writing your ads that you've already taken here and you've got other people's ideas. Now you start writing those ads based off who you want to attract. Here's the other thing that you need to do. What is your prospect's avatar? What does your prospect look like? So what I mean by that is this. What demographic do you want them in? Do they currently run a business or are they unemployed? Is your avatar somebody who has a job right now or on unemployment? Is your avatar someone right now who has a 401k, who has an IRA? What does your ideal prospect look like? Because when we start putting this together, when we know what that prospect looks like, we know their financial situation as they walk in the door. My lady Alma, who just got started, guys, she's unemployed. She's on unemployment. She lost a home she just declared bankruptcy. It's coming off here in about a week. And guys, we still went through and we still got her order put in. Guys, she has access to over $130,000 in cash. Because when I'm looking at my prospect and I am putting this out there to the world, right, to the universe, through the energy, through the things that we do, I am going to attract that person. So what does your avatar look like? What is their age group? Do they have a retirement? Do they not have a retirement? How much money are they making every single year? Are they making 100,000? Are they making $250,000? Are they making over $1 million a year as a business owner? If they're a W-2 employee, what's the age group? Are they like 40 to 50? Are we going for the younger, 25 to 40? What is that age group? Guys, think of your avatar. Who do you want to attract? Who is your ideal client? Who is your ideal prospect? Because when you know who you want to attract, guess who you are going to attract? You are going to attract exactly who you want. You already know what struggles they are facing when you write that ad. you already know why they want to be a part of who we are and what we do. So, for example, as I am putting together my ads, okay, I am going to be going for a certain, for me, a demographic, because I want that person someone who I can relate to. I want someone who I can click with quickly over the phone or in person when I meet them. So when I go to write my ad, it is going to be, and that guys, I'm making this up like 100% off my mind right now when I am talking to you. Now, here's the other thing I want to point out really fast. We have two options right now with what's happening.
God damn it.
We can go out and we can be very negative, and we can look at all the reasons why people wouldn't want to do it. And guys, with that mindset, if we're looking at all the negativity of COVID, we're looking at all the reasons why we can't go to the leaders retreat, and we're looking at all of these reasons why we can't do this stuff, guess what? You are going to get 100% of the negativity you deserve. And when people don't respond to you, you know exactly why. Does that make sense? Or we can go forward with a positivity saying, this is what I want. We can't change what's happened over the last year. This is what I want. This is what we're going to do going forward. Okay, guys, if there's any negativity that's up here right now, knock it off. Negativity killed me last year with my income, with the things that I did. Now, you guys had still died to have the income I made last year. But for me, it was still a terrible year, right? So here it is. So as I'm looking at putting this ad out there, because I'm an executive, I'm a director. Has the last year kicked your butt financially? Right? How many guys, because here's the thing, like I'm doing different types of ads, right? I'm meeting later today. I'm telling you, one of the things that I'm doing, is it going to be the most effective? I don't know. But I have gone to the post office here and I am sending out direct mail to business owners that we know make over $150,000 a year. Okay, so that is what I am doing later today. We got 5 weeks. The mail piece that's going out this next week, okay, it is for directors and executives. The piece that's going out the following week is director relators. The next week is director intellectuals. Right? So what I'm doing is I'm putting this out there to be able to catch attention, because I have a bunch of different, I'll share some ideas that I'm doing, how I'm marketing for Summit later. Is this. So has this last year kicked your butt financially? Are you tired of not winning and having the lifestyle that you want to have? If you could network and have relationships with 30 industrial leaders sharing how they have absolutely crushed it, not only this last year, but for the last decade, would you want, like something to the effect of, if you could learn from them and you could learn their secret sauce on how they have created massive financial success to travel and win and meet their goals and made more money last year than they ever have before, text freedom to this number. Something kind of like along those lines, right? And I'm having my graphic designers, they're putting things together for these postcards and stuff that I am sending out to them. The other thing that I'm also looking at as we're doing this, and as I put it in the ad, if I put that out there, who am I going to attract? I'm going to attract a director. I'm going to attract an executive who wants relationships with the community to be able to bring that together, who want to win, who want the financial security, who want the goals. Now, here's another example. last year, the 2020 kick your butt financially, right? Like you want to put something out there that they aren't expecting to get. If you could learn a system to be able to absolutely crush it this year for free, would that interest you? Learn from 30 industrial leaders in their areas, how they crushed it. Guys, all of a sudden you go in, you put those words together. You are going to attract that person. Here's the other thing as you guys are putting your avatar together. What you are going to realize, and guys, the more this is happening, the more it's being done. I have 5 people coming to the event and stuff tonight, is this. Is they are exactly who I have been thinking about since December last year when I was told to start putting my customer avatar, my customer's profile out there on who I wanted to attract. That is exactly who I am attracting. So as you guys are doing this and you're building for it, and guys, this doesn't just work for the summit, this also works for other areas too. The last thing you have to start thinking of is this. What questions are they going to have? After this summit's over, guys, I want you to think about it just a little. What questions are they going to have? Do you guys know what's in profits? Do you know what Woody teaches in Drive for Sales, Drive for Communication? Do you know what Ron teaches? Do you know what Christian teaches? Do you know what Eric Count teaches? Do you guys know what's in those classes and how those classes can apply to them? So one of the things that we are doing here at the office is we are having people every single week talk about what they are also learning inside of the Profits classes. And guys, I want you to do this as you are watching your own Profits classes, and you guys are looking, guys, stop watching it from a I'm going to go out and implement this strategy. Okay, stop watching it from that strategy and start watching it from this strategy. Why do my customers need this? Watch it from a marketing strategy. Because see, here's the nice thing, guys. If you go through, right, and Sergio puts out an ad out, and Judy does, and Nina does, and Amy does, and Keely does, using Drive. Guys, I want you to think about this. So how do I know this works? Right after like Profits is over, summit. I should call it the summit, not Profits. Sorry, guys. When the summit's over, because we're going to be selling Profits, right? Is this, Keely? How does I know this works? How do I know this is going to help me in my business? This is Keely's response. I used Drive for Sales, and that's how you got here. I used what is taught in Profits, and that's how you got here. You want to get out of debt faster? You want to increase your cash flow? You mean what I put in my ad that attracted you to call me to be able to attend the summit? Guys, all I did was this. I just shared what's taught, what's taught inside of Profits, and guess what? That's how you responded to me. That's how I know this works. If you responded to my ad and you could start doing a target market to all of your clients on who you want to attract, just like I did to you and it worked on you, do you think it's going to work on them? So you guys, as you are putting your avatar together, because they talk about this in Profits, putting your avatar together, putting your marketing plan together so it reaches out and it hits, Sergio, it hits Andre, it hits all of you. Like, guys, you're putting it out and it's hitting them and attracting them. And they're like, well, how does this work? How do I know this is worth $3,000? Because I just used what I learned on you, and that's how you got here. Does that make sense? Put in yes if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, put in no. Okay? Because guys, all you're doing is you are a living like a testimony. You guys are living proof that profits works. So that's all you're doing as you're putting your ad together. Okay, so now you guys are putting the ad together. It's fun. Now I want you guys to start thinking about this, because if you wait until the summit's over, it's too late. All the work you've done up to that point, it's too late. This is what you literally, guys, you have to start thinking about. And it's hard because we haven't done it before. Okay, and it's hard and it's difficult. What questions are they going to be asking you? This is why you need to watch the classes. Start thinking. Now, guys, don't go like the pessimist who's like, oh, going to come up analysis by paralysis, you know, and like stop this, you guys, or stop you from marketing. But guys, it is this. What questions do I think they might ask? How am I going to respond to those questions? And you guys start, and this way you have to write the classes. So as they say, well, how do I know I'm going to learn anything from Mark Kohler? Well, let me share what I've learned from Mark Kohler, and this is what I've done. Boom, 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 boom. Well, what about Drive? Well, remember those testimonials that Bob did? How would you like to meet Sergio? How would you like to meet Steve? How would you like to meet Connie? How would you like to meet these people that have actually gone out, implemented it, and had massive success? Well, how do I know automation works? Well, let me get you in touch with, let me share with you what so-and-so has done. Man, let me show you, or let me introduce you to this person who's implemented what Ron's done. Now you guys start having all those testimonials coming together. So as you guys are building for this, how are you going to build for it? Are you going to be building just off the link and just putting it on your Facebook story? Is that the only way you're going to be doing it? Because if it is, guys, that's good, but it's not enough. What you have to do while you are building for this summit, there's two ways that I am building for it. Number one, I am building with my warm market through my Facebook pages, through other groups that I am in, okay? I am building for it that way based off of Drive. But what if you did something like this? What if you did do direct mail? We got people from all over the country on today. What if all of a sudden Scott puts a meetup group together for struggling business owners? What if Sergio in his area puts out a meetup group for struggling business owners in his area? If Steve does the same thing, if Laura does the same thing, if Connie, if Olivia does the same thing in their area, and that meetup group, you are targeting different drivers, saying, what if you know, because it says it right here, what if you could learn the 5 secrets to increase your sales by 400%? Now, if it's a director, you're going to put in words with the directors on how they could do that. If it's relators, with that. If it's intellectuals, it's the system, it's the nature. You know, like guys, all of a sudden you start putting this in there, you're going to start attracting those people. You might put together a meetup group. You guys might put together a little thing saying, guys, here's one of the things as we've gone through, and guys, there are 81 people on the, on today. Guys, as we went through and interviewed approximately 100 people, here are the challenges that we found out that current business owners are facing right now. And you scroll up to the very top and you guys have a bunch of different responses on how business owners are struggling right now. You guys would like to learn how to overcome that, guys, you do a little meetup group, have a little presentation, invite people to be able to attend the Make Profits Summit or Make Profits Again Summit. You guys are going to be able to do that. The other thing that you are going to be able to do is this. As you go through, you start putting it together as people come to the events. Okay. What you want to do as you go onto your phone right here. Okay, guys, you're going to go onto your phone right here. Okay, it's going to be hard. You're going to click on the Helios app, right? I know Michael's been teaching you guys how to do this. You guys are going to log in. I won't do my facial ID that way. You guys are going to log in. I do this, guys, every event that I do. You're going to go right down here to more. You're going to go to your profile, and every group, you guys can't see that there, but every group, guys, you have the access code, right? You guys all know what I'm doing right here. Every single prospect that comes down to an event, you guys should say, you know what? As coming tonight, I want to give you a free gift for attending today. Every prospect you invite, you should be giving them your code. Because what's going to happen is as the summit gets closer, as they log in, not only when they have your code, are they locked to you for 30 days? It's also going to be having, so if you go in, it's on your profile on it. So you go to more, then more, hit your name, account, and then the code's going to be right there. There's going to be a little thing, yes, in the app. What's going to happen is as it gets closer, there's going to be a little banner telling them to get registered for the Make Profits Again Summit. So every guest you invite down, guys, that's awesome. You have 30 people that you've invited over the next month who's come down as a guest, boom, give them that free gift. Now you got mailings going out. Like that's one of the things that I'm doing. Now the next thing you're going to do, you're going to have your own meetup group. Now here's the other thing. The other thing that you guys are going to be able to do is this. Every day, how often? Every day. Good job, Scott. You guys are going to invite 2 warm market people to profits. Or to the Make Profits Again Summit, okay? Is you guys are going to invite two warm market people a day, every day. Now, guys, this is the thing. It's not going to be like the real estate challenge where you guys do a Facebook blast. That's good, but you send out 1,000 and you're going to have 2 people interested. Have a conversation with them, right? Keely kind of mentioned like with ATM in the beginning thing, right? Keely has the PDF paper on the drive system. Say, hey, you know what? I'm taking a class right now and I just need help. Been given a homework assignment. I need 10 people to fill out this piece of paper. Keely, if I send this to you, will you spend 2 minutes, fill this out and send it back to me? Scott, will you take 2 minutes, send this out to me? Guys, go and get your drive profile of all of your friends on Facebook. Now, once you have their drive profile, do you now know how to market them to get to the summit? Directly to them. So Scott's like, man, because now he responds back. Now do I have a conversation? Because Scott's gonna be like, well, what is this thing? How does this work? What about this? What about this? That's a great question. Let me ask you, Scott. It sounds like you want to be able to make more money. Is that right? What are some of the challenges that are facing you right now? How would it feel if you could actually go and live that lifestyle? How would it make you, what would it mean to you if you could just make an extra $20,000 in your business and bring your wife home from her job? What would that mean to you? How would that make her feel? I mean, Mary, if you could actually go and be able to experience that with your kids, what would that mean to you? Right now, we have to dig into that just a little deeper on what would that feel? What would that mean to you? What would that mean to your spouse? What would that mean to your kids? If you could have that experience to think about for a lifetime, what would that mean to them? Because now, guys, all of a sudden, we've taken something out there on here's why they would want to learn from these industrial leaders. Now, we know the struggles they're facing. We've created that avatar. We've done direct marketing to them based off of their profile, their avatar, on who they are. Now, guys, it's very, very simple. So if you could accomplish your goals, what would that mean to you? Here inside Profits, if you could learn from these individuals who are living the lifestyle, who have the relationships, who have the systems, who have that recognition, who are winning, whatever their drive is, and you could learn from them, where would your business be a year from now? What would that mean to you? And now we've taken a very wide approach, narrowed it down to where now, guys, you have 15 people that you have that 15 people that are literally narrowed down. They want the better life. They want the systems, whatever it is. You have 15 qualified prospects coming into the Make Profits Again Summit. How many of those people are going to sign up for Profits? If you have 15 qualified prospects, you probably have 10 to 12 Profits orders going in the system. What if you have 40 qualified prospects? All of a sudden, guys, you're going to have 20, 30 orders going in this system. To me, this is what it is. It's not the number of prospects, it's the quality of prospects that come down that are going to allow you guys to do and have the success as they come to Make Profits Again Summit. Guys, all you have to do, take out the summit, put in real estate. Now you guys know how to market for real estate one way. Now you know how to market for profits another way. With that being said, I hope you guys have been able to take a couple things today to be able to more effectively go out, build for the summit. Has it been helpful today?
Yes, Richard, this is awesome. This is really awesome. Thank you so very much.
Absolutely, guys. Guys, this works. Guys, here's the other thing. Go out, get as many people as you can. And here's the, you got to be excited. You have to be jacked up. You have to know what's in there. You guys have to be a living testimony of profits and what is in profits. And if you guys do, you will be able to go out and have more massive success to get you guys to where you want to go. And I will do this. I will put in a shameless plug for ATM. Guys, ATM will help you a ton in building for profits and learning how to be able to have the conversations that you need to be able to help them. We just got another order put in for Judy and Nixon Kasui off of tax savings. This lady is going to be able to save over $60,000 a year in taxes from doing one thing inside. Now, she's been watching a bunch of other things as she's come down, but guys, the conversations are absolutely critical. They are key to being able to have massive success. Let's go out, guys. Let's create a great day. 2 warm market people a day. If 2's too many, do 1. Guys, seriously, 1 a day. Guys, that's 30. You guys can get 30 people there. 30. You guys get 30 people there, you are going to have massive success. Let's go out and do this. Appreciate each and every one of you for what you guys do. Do good, be the light, be the person that people want to become, be that leader people are looking for. Do the personal development daily to get you to where you want to go. With that being said, appreciate each and every one of you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Richard. Gold nuggets, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely, guys. Have